Years of ministry, I myself experienced that, how prayer changes us. Prayer has changed me many times. I made the decision to come back and preach here after being some time there in America and studying and so on, and even being a pastor. When I made the decision to come back here some 40 years ago, someone very close to me looked at me and said, "Are you crazy? Everybody's trying to come here, you're trying to go back. What are you going to do there? Think," he said. "You're making a foolish decision, you're going there. What's wrong with you?" He said. Not just one person, another person also said the same thing. They said, "Think twice before you do this. You're going to regret it," and all of that. So I got very worried. I thought maybe I was a young man in my 20s. I thought maybe I'm just throwing away my life and the opportunities that are available to me. I'm doing something terrible without thinking. And I got kind of very concerned. And all I could do was just pray. And while I was praying, and somewhere during the time that I was praying, I got this thing in my heart that India, the place where I was born and raised, is the place of opportunities, is the land of opportunity. People call America land of opportunity. That's a very common term that is used. People say it's a land of opportunity. Somehow it just occurred to me that day. I think the Spirit of God put it in my heart, just like He put that in that preacher's heart about him not being at home yet. God put it in my heart. Said, India is a land of opportunity. If you want to preach the gospel, that's a land of opportunity. And something happened to me after that. I got up and I felt good about my decision. I felt determined to come. I felt determined to do it. And even after I came, sometimes I was tempted to give it up because, like I said, so many challenges. And even at that time, I prayed. And prayer is what helped me. Prayer helped me to stabilize myself and make a decision to stay and continue and persevere and so on. And at the time when we were building this simple building with asbestos sheet, those days, I was one time coming to the church to see how the work was going on. I was walking down the street, and a lot of people are known to me here. I grew up here, in this area, so a lot of young people of my age were known to me. One guy that I knew so well came right in front of me. He was walking the other side, and he stopped me and said, "Sam, you're building a church there?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You have any brain, man?" It's exactly the word he said. "Moola irukka unakku? Will anybody build a church in this place? You think anybody was going to come to church there? You have any brain? You have any intelligence?" He said. And I was crushed in my heart, That was like throwing a brick on my face, Here I was, hoping that we were going to do this building and then things were going to go fine. Already I had put a little hut here, and the hut was overflowing. We put a hut around the hut, and that was overflowing also. So going pretty good. But then when the building was coming up, this guy is saying, "You have any brain? Nobody will build a church in this place. Nobody's going to come," he said. Just point blank, he said like that. Very well-known friend to me. He's a big guy. I thought, what, this guy is talking like this, And I was so crushed. And I went home. I literally cried because he said like that. I thought I made the wrong decision in my life. I've come, I'm doomed for life. Finished. My future is gone, And I literally wept. And then I began to pray and read the Bible. And God spoke to me. "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." I was about to faint, and God picked me up from that moment. God gave me the assurance that everything is going to be all right. In one moment, the devil can use some words to crush you and defeat you. And prayer is a tremendous source of strength. You know, prayer changes circumstances, true. Many times you will see that prayer will change your circumstances. But mainly, prayer will bring tremendous changes in you personally. Personally, it will cause you to persevere. Personally, it will cause you to succeed.